Hi, I'm John Montgomery, one of the co-founders of fxphd. Welcome to our April 2015 term overview video. I'll be joined in just a bit by my friend and other co-founder of fxphd, Mike Seymour. Before we get to him, I just want to talk about the fantastic lineup of courses we have on offer. Really a great slate, including ones that are certainly to be of interest to those of you who are interested in visual effects and compositing. Before we get to that, I just want to talk a bit about one of the real strong points of fxphd, and that's keeping you all up to date on the latest trends and technology. So when a client comes to you with something new, a new project, a new technology, you can speak eloquently, accurately, and intelligently about it and help them get the job done and point them to what they need to do to get a great result. To that end, we're going to start out with our brand new course focused on the hot button topic of virtual reality. From things like the Samsung Gear VR to Note 4, Oculus Rift headsets, HTC Vive, and more. And then you've got acquisition, from live action to CG to real-time display devices. We've got you covered to help you stay up to date on that. And I'm really excited to be working with Mike on that. He's going to be leading the course, so let's go ahead and head down to Sydney to find out more details about this new course.
Thanks, John, and I'm really looking forward to this course as well, because we're going to be looking at everything from how you actually capture stuff, how you stitch it, put it together, how you basically distribute it. We'll be talking to pioneers in the industry that helped formulate VR, as well as those at the cutting edge of new distribution models. And all of this will be with the latest techniques, because our promise to you is this: with our new courses, it'll be the latest software, the latest approaches, and the latest techniques. And with our VPN, the latest version. So when you do a new course here at fxphd, you're absolutely guaranteed to be up to speed. And that's, of course, the case with our new courses.
Well, thanks for that, Mike. I think a lot of people are going to be interested in this course to help them get up to speed in this emerging world of virtual reality. Now, I mentioned in the open that we have a great lineup of courses that's targeted to those of you who are interested in visual effects or compositing. I want to start out with a new 300 level course that was actually suggested to us by one of our members in our private forums. Basically, what we're going to do is start with a completely clean plate at a small town and then destroy it with a fully generated computer tornado. Now, this course is going to cover 2 terms at fxphd because of the amount of material that's going to be part of it. In this term, we're going to get a start of it with a fantastic lineup of profs who are each going to concentrate on their area of expertise. And let's hear directly from one of those artists, Charles, who's going to give us an overview of what they've got planned for this term's course.
Hi guys, and welcome to the VFX 301. I'm very happy to show you on this term to cover all the different steps to do a full VFX shots from the modeling until the compositing. Basically, we have a static shots where we did a quick concept on the top to see the target of these courses. We will try to do this kind of tornado effect where you have a small village on the bottom, debris, wispy stuff, and the big tornado on the middle. Basically, we will do some modeling and texturing in Maya and Mari, doing the look depth from the village in Arden in Maya. The tornado, we will cover that in Houdini, and the lighting as well, and we will finish everything in Nuke. At the end, we will project everything and we create a small camera of movements. Hope you will enjoy this class. See you soon.
I want to give a shout out to Ludovic Iokim, who is serving as VFX supervisor as well as coordinator of sorts to the Tornado project. So thanks for that, Ludo. But in addition to his task with that course, he's also leading a brand new digital map painting course, this time focusing on outer space.
Hi guys. Do you remember in the last Marvel movie, The Guardian of the Galaxy, the shots where we see a ship going to the skull planets around Nebula? On this DMP term, we will try to recreate everything from scratch. First of all, we will remodeling the skull planets in Maya to do some texturing, lighting, and rendering. And then we will bring all those passes in Photoshop, where we will create an environment with all those reference pictures I will give you. And then, after all, we will bring everything in Nuke, where we will project everything and recreate a small camera movement. Hope you will enjoy.
We're very happy to have Victor Perez returning this term at fxphd. Victor's done several courses for us in the past, and each of them has been incredibly well received by our members. In this term, he's going to take a different approach, and that's showing you how to work smarter and more efficiently in Nuke.
Hi, this is Victor Perez. Let me introduce you to my new course, Nuke Compositing Best Practices. You know, sometimes the creative process of digital compositing could be extremely complex, especially when artists have too many technical tasks to focus on at the same time. In order to preserve an efficient workflow within a shot and across a whole project, a smart methodology is required. Preserve high-quality standards is as much important as deliver your best shot on time. Being efficient should be as natural as breathe, you know. You don't need to focus on it. You just do it without even thinking about that, while your focus is actually where you really need it the most. After years handling the highest quality standards in major VFX houses, I bring you in this course a selection of my best practices, procedures, methods, suggestions, advices, optimizations, tips, and tricks, covering the main areas of compositing that you find in your day-by-day basis to become an efficient compositor and make your Nuke scripts to work as a piece of Swiss clockwork. The course is open to all levels, from beginners to experienced artists already working in the industry. You will find that the contents of the course will increase your production value as an artist.
In addition to Victor returning this term, Josh Galbencia is back teaching a new course, this time focused on Modo and Nuke. The idea behind it is to show those of you who are really strong at compositing in Nuke how you can add Modo to your arsenal and really take your work to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Josh Galbencia. Welcome to Modo 204, 3D Techniques for Nuke Compositors. In this class, we're going to look at a commercial spec spot by director Michael Chance and how we can use Modo to previs and final render 3 different shots in this animatic that you're watching. We're going to be covering a wider range of techniques, tips and tricks, and how you can use Modo to make some amazing images. So let's jump right in and show you what you're going to be doing inside of Modo. First, we'll create some ethereal glass shards using Modo's dynamic system. We'll look at the schematic view, the shatter command, and how we can bring it all together, adjusting gravity, glue, and different ways that we can make this shot look exactly how we want it, including lighting and rendering and texturing the glass shards. Next, we're going to jump into an earth rig, where we'll use very high-res images and apply them to our earth, our cloud, and our atmosphere layer. We'll be using nodes in the schematic view for more advanced textures on the Earth, such as the atmosphere and nighttime lights, and setting up a space layer background of stars. Next, we'll look at the Virgin Galactic ship itself. I'm going to provide a production-ready model for you, but here we'll look at nodes in the schematic view and how we can use them to help drive our animation. We'll look at lighting and rendering our ship as well, the volumetrics that come off of the plane and how we can create and manipulate those and bring them to final. As compositors, we want as many passes as we can get, and I'll show you how to set that up in Modo so we can create a final image and final render for a commercial spec spot. This is going to be a fun class, and it's going to teach you some awesome fundamentals. I look forward to sharing with you guys all the fun things that you can do in Modo and show you guys how to push the limits and make some amazing images.
Following on from that course, we actually have a separate Modo course that's only focused on Modo, on texturing and modeling. In fact, we've done texturing and modeling in our 100 level courses, and Pat has come back to do our 200 level. This is MOD 203, where we're going into detail on texturing and modeling in Modo.
Hello everyone and welcome to MDO 203, Intermediate Modeling and Texturing inside of Modo. My name is Pat Cranley and I'll be your guide in this course as we explore the intricate process of creating subdivision surface models inside of Modo. Together, we're going to build this cool little treasure chest scene. Through this project, we'll explore the strategies, techniques, and most importantly, the thought process behind modeling and texturing high-resolution objects. Pixar subdivision surfaces are amazing and give us an excellent framework to build our models. There are, however, some unique advantages and disadvantages of including this special surface type into our scene, so we'll explore those ideas in detail. We'll also explore how to work with edge weights, creating and controlling curved surfaces, replicating geo, and a full host of other modeling tools and awesomeness. To get to the final product that we're after, we're going to have to make UV maps for literally everything within the scene. So we'll explore the UV mapping strategies, tools, and some other tricks I've picked up along the way. After we have all of our UV maps, we'll start talking about texture baking, creating normal maps, ambient occlusion, and setting up all of our UVs for texture painting inside of Mari or Photoshop. 3D modeling and texturing can be a laborious process. Great 3D modelers don't work hard, they work smart. So this course aims to arm you with the strategies and techniques to get you to your final render faster. I hope to see you in MDO 203, Intermediate Modeling and Texturing inside of Modo.
It was big news earlier this year when it was announced at GDC that the Unreal Engine 4 would be available for free to everyone. So for that reason, we've got a brand new intermediate level course this term being taught by John Gress. Now, John has taught several courses for us in the past, including an introductory 100 level course of the previous version of the software. And instead of rehashing that, what we decided to do for this course is actually show you what has changed as part of it, as well as new things that have been added to the software. And then for the second half of the term, actually show you some really cool techniques for integrating motion control data with Unreal Engine 4. I think this will be a fantastic course. Members have really loved John's classes in the past, and we're looking forward to it as well.
Well, now, of course, we're just covering the new courses here in FxPhD. We have literally hundreds of courses available. The slightly older ones are available for immediate download, so you can just download the whole class. And of course, the new courses are rolling out as the term goes on because they're the absolute latest and most current versions. And we have a new Houdini course. Well, it's Houdini, but it also covers some new compositing over the rendering and lighting of destruction sequences. Liam is back with another 200 level course, the 214 Houdini course.
Hi, and welcome to Houdini 214. This course is going to cover the lighting and rendering of destruction effects using Houdini, Maya, and Nuke. This course is going to focus on the lighting of photorealistic 3D foreground elements into live action plate photography backgrounds. To achieve this, we're going to be using high dynamic range imagery, and we're going to delve into the color and lighting science inherent in creating computer-generated images that fit into photorealistic backgrounds. The compositing application we're going to use for this course is the Foundry's Nuke, and I'm going to take you from beginning to end how you can set up all your render passes to output into Nuke so that you can create all different large node trees to merge all the different layers together and color grade them. We're going to be also covering a basic overview of rendering technology from the early days up till current technology, which is physically based lighting. We're also going to have a look at how you can set up your scene so that you can export all the different render passes. And all the students will have access to film level 3D assets of very detailed effects and geometry that we've set up at fxphd for you to have access to and to use. We're going to be covering how to layer all the different elements together, and finally how to export them and compress them so that you can have different versions with burn-in on them and timecodes for review with the director. This is a great course for lighting TDs who want to learn how to light effects, or for effects TDs who want to delve more into lighting and how the different render passes and lighting engines work within 3D software. I hope you enjoy this course. It'll be really fun to learn how to do these destruction sequences and how to light them in Houdini, Maya, and how to composite them in Nuke.
Over the past several terms at FxPhD, we've seen a real resurgence in our interest in flame courses, and we've had some fantastic ones. I think a lot of that is due to the new user groups that have been formed in various cities around the world, as well as the Logic Face Group page. And it's that Facebook page where we actually found our new prof this term, Joel. Let's hear from him what he's got planned for this course.
Hey guys, Joel Osis here, and really excited to be teaching you guys for this semester for Flame 210. We're going to be going over some shots from a music video that I just finished off, and you guys are going to have access to all the footage. And this whole course is going to be based on taking a shot from start to finish into Flame, and really on integrating CG and just how to make a shot sing. And as well as that, we're going to be dealing with some problem shots, a lot of keying techniques, and lots of cool things that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. So We're going to be diving into a whole bunch of things. Working with shots, again, you guys are going to have access to all the green screen. One of the lessons is going to be all purely based off building stuff purely in Flame from elements. So you see here we got some stuff that wasn't made for this, but due to time, it was made this way, and we had to kind of just make it work, which I'm sure you guys have all had in production. The other thing we're going to look at is kind of shots that you'll look at and say, yeah, that might take a couple minutes, but it's usually these shots that become the problematic shots. So we're going to focus one of the lessons as well on this shot here, which is a lock-off. If I just scrub through, you see he passes in front of up here. It can be problematic. We're going to kind of roto his head in, put a little head replacement on, just to kind of deal with this. We're going to go over techniques to get this across the line. And then also, once this is normally comped, there's little things you'll see that it looks kind of weird, and it's all about what can we do to make these shots work. So we're going to be exploring that and really making sure that I can show you guys how we can make shots better. So I hope you guys will come on board, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the forums.
We're really happy to have a new After Effects course this term at fxphd, and it's going to focus on several projects. One unique approach, I think, as part of this that I'm especially looking forward to is the idea of using After Effects to set up your storyboards for your clients and have some of your work already done for you when you actually go to execute the work. Let's hear from our new prof, Emmett, what he's got planned for this new intermediate level course.
Hey everybody, this is Emmett Jezza. I'm excited to be teaching my first class here at fxphd. Over the course of this term, we're going to learn how to create great-looking style frames and animations for motion graphics using Cinema 4D and Adobe After Effects. Our first project will be creating this papercraft world. We'll start out in Cinema 4D, where I'll show you guys how to model all the flowers and all the plants out of paper, texture them, light them. Then we'll bring them into Adobe After Effects, where we'll composite everything together and look at how we can use trapcode form to add some great-looking particle effects with matched depth of field to the scene. Following that, we will learn how to build a looping alien creature using MoGraph effectors and look at some other ways of creating looping elements in Cinema 4D. I'm looking forward to teaching this class and hope that you register.
Well, that's it. All of those new courses, plus, of course, all of our repeat courses and the ones available in the Vault. Just a ton of material to allow you to take your career to the next level. On top of that, we give you Background Fundamentals, our weekly magazine show. In fact, we're about to shoot something for Background right now, as well as, of course, the VPN software that I mentioned at the start of this O-Week video, which is the latest versions of the software. So when you start a new project or go to a new company, you're up to speed from day one. That, and of course the forums where you get the actual professors offering their advice and the collective wisdom from your fellow PhD members. That's it from us. I hope you'll join us this term because it should be an absolute cracker. I'm Mike Seymour. Thanks, guys.